back to Also News TV, and today's latest transfer headline is Saliba ready to quit Arsenal in permanent transfer this month after showdown talks with club. So the reports are stating that Saliba is reportedly prepared to leave Arsenal permanently this month. The French defender is yet to make a first-team debut for Mikel Arteta's side. According to L'Equipe, Saliba held a meeting with the club to discuss his future. Both parties are in agreement that he can leave on loan or permanently this month. Saliba signed for the North London club for £27 million in the summer of 2019. He was loaned back to Saint Etienne before he returned to the Emirates over the summer. The 6'4" youngster was expected to be a key player for Arteta during the 2020-2021 campaign, but he looks set to leave the club in this month in some way after being frozen out of the squad. Saliba's only appearances have came in the Premier League 2 and EFL Trophy. PSV have inquired about signing the teenager on loan for the rest of the season. Saint Etienne came close to signing him on loan in the summer for the 2020-2021 campaign, but Arsenal pulled the plug on the move amid reports that he would prefer to stay in the UK. Arteta revealed he plans to trim down his squad during the January transfer window. He said, "Well, we have a large squad, we know that, and a lot of things we want to do in the summer we couldn't accomplish for different reasons. There are some players that are going to go on loan, they're going to leave, and that's the priority at the moment. We cannot sustain the numbers that we have in terms of substitutions. We are looking to do that, and then we will see if we have the right opportunities in the positions that we need some more help. We are working with the club to find that." Saliba even questioned whether he really counts as an Arsenal player just because he signed in a game with teammates. So this is one headline and reports regarding Saliba. In terms of another headline and news, in terms of Mail Online, they say Saliba is open to a huge salary cut down to £90,000 a month to seal Arsenal loan exit and move back to Saint Etienne after being exiled by Gunners boss Mikel Arteta, with the young defender yet to make a debut. Saliba is willing to take a significant wage cut in order to secure a move away from Arsenal this January, according to reports. The 90-year-old defender joined the Gunners for £27 million in the summer of 2019, but has yet to make an appearance for Mikel Arteta's squad since loan deal from Saint Etienne expired last summer. Saliba was left out of the Gunners' 25-man Europa League squad at the start of the season and is yet to make his domestic debut in English football, and the teenage centre-back is expected to leave on loan this month. So there's another headline, another report saying that it could mean that Saliba will leave on loan. We got another report saying that he could leave and he could even quit Arsenal in permanent transfer this January transfer window. In terms of another report, it says that Saliba pushing for Arsenal exit and is willing to take big pay cut. So in terms of the reports, Arsenal defender Saliba is looking to force his way out of the club and is willing to take a big dip in wages in order to do so. That's according to the Daily Mail, who claimed that Saliba is willing to drop his £40,000 a week, £160,000 a month pay packet all the way down to the £90,000 mark. Saliba has endured a miserable time under Mikel Arteta, and we all can see that, and hasn't featured being left out in the 25-man squad for both domestic and European games. This, despite impressing in Ligue 1 with Saint Etienne last season. With the January transfer window now open, the Mail claims Saliba wants out of the Emirates and is trying to orchestrate either a temporary or permanent switch to resolve his issues in North London. Saliba has been criticised previously by Mikel Arteta for not being up to the level required. There was no way Saliba was going to stick around all season without playing football and not try and kick up some sort of fuss to make a move happen. Having played all last season in France, he'd expect to get some minutes at least this term, but Arteta clearly doesn't fancy him for whatever reason. This might force the hand, though Arsenal paid big money for Saliba, but at the moment there's a chance they lose all the money on their man if he remains on the sidelines. This one will likely play out through January. In terms of another report, it looks like Saliba wants to leave Arsenal and transfer bidding war is expected. In terms of the reports, defender Saliba joined the Gunners at the start of the season after agreeing terms during the 2018-2019 campaign, but was immediately frozen out by Mikel Arteta. In terms of those reports, it says that William Saliba is reportedly ready to leave Arsenal and a transfer bidding war is expected to take place this January transfer window. And the defender joined the Gunners at the start of the season after agreeing terms during the 2018-2019 campaign, but was immediately frozen out by Mikel Arteta. Saliba has only got minutes in the Premier League 2 and EFL trophy, as we all know, and he's being linked with a move away before making a single senior appearance. According to Eloquip via Sport Witness, Saliba is now open to the prospect of leaving Arsenal this month for regular football elsewhere. Competition is said to be fierce for the centre-back, with clubs in England, France, Holland and Germany all keen to make a bid. So these are different sources, and in terms of, if you want to look at the reports further and analyse it further, it looks like Saliba was considered a better prospect than Wesley Fofana, who joined Leicester City in the summer for £30 million at St Etienne. But while Fofana has gone from strength to strength in Brendan Rodgers' high-flying Foxes side, Saliba is out of favour at struggling Arsenal. Arteta has a number of big decisions to make this January in what could be a make-or-break transfer window for the Arsenal boss. And in terms of other players, we have other players that we all know about: Mesut Ozil, Skodran Mustafi, Granit Xhaka, Hector Bellerin. These are all players that were here in the Wenger era, they were here in the Emery era, now they're here in the Arteta era. And with the Saliba thing, I'm really getting annoyed with this, because I can see this guy wants to play. Give him just one game. Even today in the West Brom match, give him one chance. Let him play in the centre-back. If you guys haven't seen that, look at my predicted lineup and preview, and you see who I always put in every week after week. I want to see in that right centre-back position, and I want to see William Saliba. And for me, if it looks like William Saliba is ready to quit Arsenal in a permanent transfer, I think this is a bad business in terms of Arsenal, because this is embarrassing, because we've seen this before. We sold Gnabry, and look where he is now. He's in the Bundesliga. He's ripping it apart in with Bayern, and he looks like a top winger for a large amount. For a large extent, he's looking like someone that can win the Ballon d'Or in a few years. Next up, we got other players like other youngsters we have. For example, Daniel Marlin. I remember the guy. He joined, he left, and look at him now. He's tearing up in the Eredivisie. So we're looking a bit poor when it comes to making decisions with these young players. And I think William Saliba will be a good player for Arsenal if he just gets that one chance. He will show he can make that partnership that we all dreamed of Tierney, Gabriel and William Saliba, and even Ainsley Maitland-Niles in the right back position, or Hector Bellerin, I don't know. But for me, please let him play one game. Please let him play against West Brom. Yeah, they're a defensive side. They're not even going to attack. Let him just play. Give him one chance. Please, Arteta, give him one chance. If you sell this guy, Arteta, for me, you don't deserve to be at the club anymore. For me, I don't hate the guy. I love you, Arteta, but with William Saliba decision, I'm really getting cross with this, because I really want Arteta to just give him one game. Let us know why you don't want to see him at Arsenal. I want to see as well. So this is looking very scary, because I don't want to see William Saliba go. They paid £27 million for me. Everyone compared him to Rafael Varane, and we know how much of a big comparison that is. But hopefully we can keep William Saliba this season. If you guys don't agree, make sure you guys comment it below. Remain blessed, stay tuned for the next video, and peace.